Some of you may not have seen my other videos yet, but I had the privilege of going to FanX this year in Salt Lake City, Utah. It's basically their version of Comic Con, where over 100,000 people are in attendance. We've got voice actors, different movie stars, people dressing up in cosplay, and tons of cool booths. Well, every year I make it my goal to go to panels to see different actors, voice actors for characters that I like. Oh, and actresses. I'm not sexist. Get some autographs. Well, this year was no different. I went to a few panels, and I kind of want to share my experiences and get your guys' thoughts, because I had very different experiences between the two. At one panel, I met Tyler Hoechlin. He is Superman and Superman Lois and Supergirl, and he was awesome. Melissa Benoist was there as well, but I was really there to see Tyler since I haven't seen Supergirl. But he was so charismatic, so kind. I got his autograph after, very nice, asking me some personal questions about my family, how long I've lived in Utah. Great experience, and he answered the questions very professionally, was very polite. Then I went to another panel for a voice actor who voices one of my favorite characters. I'm not going to say who, but this was my experience. For the most part, he was really good. He was high energy, kind of dorky, but fun. But someone asked him a question, and it's a question, honestly, I could have seen myself asking. It actually crossed my mind in years past if I ever did meet him. But this individual asked this question and was filming it, probably because he's excited to be seeing the individual. And the guy goes, "Oh, I know why you're asking this, and you know I've been asked like 30 times. And the individual goes, "No, I'm honestly just curious if you've heard of this other knockoff show." Basically, it's a knockoff show of another series. There's copyright issues, but it's pretty famous. And I had learned by this time that the voice actor has very strong opinions and hates this copyrighted show. So he starts going off and saying, "You're filming this, and now you're laughing." The guy was giving a nervous laugh, because obviously when you're called out, you're kind of like, and the guy's like, "No, honestly, I was just curious." He's like, no, you know what you're doing. And you're laughing, but it's not funny. It's not freaking funny. You're wasting these people's time. You're wasting my time. And he just kind of went on a rant. Maybe he was right. Maybe this guy was setting him up just to see him get mad to post it online. But maybe he wasn't. I've never seen this voice actor in other panels or other videos. I just read in an article somewhere that he really doesn't like this other series. At the end, he said, "I apologize if you're not doing what I think you're doing, even though I think you are doing it, but, it's just, I don't know." I have one friend that said, I get where he's coming from. You go to all these panels, you get asked the same question. It's frustrating to feel disrespected. And I get it. If someone videoed every moment of my life, I'd definitely have some bad moments. And being famous, you can't always be on your A game. But on the other hand, like another friend mentioned, and I also agree with, it kind of comes with the territory. If all these fans have made you wealthy, given you your livelihood, you kind of owe it to try to be calm, patient, and assume the best about people. I don't know though, I'm split. At first I was kind of over it. I'm like, you know what? This is why you don't meet your heroes, as they say. But then again, I also get it could have just been an off day. Long hours. But what are your thoughts? Should famous people be expected to act a certain way since their livelihood was given to them by the fans who support them? In my opinion, I think we need to understand that they're still human, they had bad days, not hold it against them. But if it becomes repetitive, that's where I kind of have an issue. Anyways, there's my bathroom movie review rant for the day. Now I gotta go see a horror movie for another review. So, catch you later, alligator.